Hey, it's Brock Cannon. I'm the founder of Don'tHitBikes.com, and I am here today with superstar Chase Pinkham. He's on the Bissell team and a Continental Pro and just an absolute stud, and he's the next rising star. So, Chase, I want to just have everyone kind of hear your story. First of all, I was shocked to find that you're almost 21 years old and unbelievably fast already. So tell us just how you got into cycling, how you got into racing, and tell us a little bit of your background.
Well, I got into racing. When I was younger, I kind of swam, did a little bit of cross-country skiing, did a little bit of running, cross-country and track in high school. And I was always pretty mediocre at all those sports. Like I was good, but never really saw myself as competitive. I started commuting on my bike as a way to get around town and not be dependent on my parents when I was about 15. And I finally had a sport where I'd go out with my friends and I was easily beating them. And I had one friend in particular, John McMinn, who was an excellent runner, could just beat me in everything. I mean, for elementary school, beat me in the Presidential Fitness Award. I was always out to get him. I wanted to beat him in something, but I never could. And cycling was finally the first sport I could actually do well against him. And I thought to myself, hey, I'm not going to give that up. I started racing my first full season in 2007, and then I've just kind of progressed, raced, and it's been a growing process. The better I've gotten, the more confidence I've gained. And yeah, I signed my first pro contract at the end of 2009 after Story, Utah, and a successful season racing a little bit in Europe and then around the region. And yeah, here I am now, my second pro year, about to start my third with Bissell Pro Cycling, and that's kind of how I've gotten into it.
That's fantastic. So what would you say has been this past season the highlight of the season, or what was the most exciting moment?
For me, honestly, the most exciting moment was probably the U.S. Pro Cycling Championship. In the time trial, I was pretty unconfident. I wasn't sure how I was going to do, and managed to finish ninth in the TT out of the nation's top riders. So I was pretty pleased with that result. And then 2 days later or so, I was able to place 10th in the road race. And going up over Paris Mountain and being right there with George Hincapie and G.J. Van Garderen and some of the other top pros in the world was a tremendously exciting experience for me, and it kind of showed me, hey, yeah, you do belong here, and you can succeed at this level.
Fantastic. I would imagine that gave you chills just being up with that elite group.
It was intense.
That's amazing. So where, my gosh, you're super young still. You've got a huge future ahead of you. Where would you like to go? Where do you see yourself going?
I mean, hopefully I'd like to do as well as I can, and honestly, my hope is someday to go to Europe and race professionally there on a big team. I'd love to do the Tour de France someday, the classics, whatever I can get, basically live the dream to the best of my ability. Yeah, I mean, I think I have the physical ability, and right now it's just going to be the hard work and the luck to get there. So, yeah, I think that's my long-term goal, is to try to get to Europe and just go as high up in the sport as physically possible.
Fantastic. Well, I think you're poised to do so. Thanks so much.